That's not a problem. I know you haven't seen Jack yet, but we book what's called a snagging date. But obviously these problems have been brought up today, so I'll get someone to look at it shortly. Fingers crossed they're still here, but they do finish early on a Saturday, so they may not be here. But the reason for the snagging date is obviously we've gone through everything. The engineers have started at the tyres and finished at the top, but there's little silly bits like this
You can miss.
that we made. Well, he probably opened it up and folded it straight back down, not a problem. But there is normally odd little bits, the same as when you get a new house or a new car. So that's the reason for the snagging date. Anything we come across like that, we take the van back off you, we put everything 100% right. So don't be concerned by any of this. By the time you come to get your van, everything will be 100% perfect for you. No? Fantastic.
How does this work?
So for this one, all it is push it down, slide it back.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, and then obviously you can push it all the way open, or you can have it open in these slots if you just want to open a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Ed. And then obviously, as we found already, blackout blinds and your fly screens. And that's exactly the same in all your windows, apart from your skylight at the front there. That's just got the blackout blind, because obviously the front one doesn't open. So there's no need for it to no need for a fly screen on that one. And all your spotlights are all dimmable as well, so you can set a nice ambience for your takeaway. So we'll keep coming back. I'll do the extractor fan. I'll do them on the way back.
Yeah.
Do them on the way back. So bathroom light switches are up the side here. So there's obviously one for the shower and then one for the bathroom area. Okay.
Yeah.
So, shower, got the good old mixer tap, same as all the other taps. So, when you primed up your water system, which I will show you, obviously once you've done the kitchen tap, come through and just pull water through these taps here as well. Good thing in your shower, you have got this lovely shut-off valve here. So remember, you've only got 10 litres of hot water. Once you've used them 10 litres of hot water, that tank will just run cold on you. So when you're in the shower, you're all nice and wet, you're about to have a wash, rather than switching that tap off, you can just simply push that lever across. When you push that across, it shuts off the flow of the water to your head. So you can have your shower, then simply push that back and continue wash your shower.
That head's different to the one it's not, because the one we looked at the caravan show, there's a hole in the middle.
They tend to send different ones. You'll notice the carbon monoxide, these and the carbon monoxide all slightly change. It's obviously what they've got in stock for when they build them as such. So it comes with this standard head.
I quite like the one with the hole in.
The hole in.
Yeah.
You can always ask Jack and we could swap it for you.
I don't suppose it matters, does it?
No.
It was just.
I know they do look good. They do look.
It looked good and it looked different. Do you know what I mean?
You can, by all means, if it makes you happy, we can have a word with Jack and we can soon swap it over for you. That's not a problem.
No, I ain't worried.
No.
I just thought it did look cool, but it's not the end of the world.
So.
I noticed the one in the.
Now, these you have to be really, really delicate with.
Are you listening?
Please.
Yeah, with this you need to be delicate.
Yeah.
They are good, but they don't take much to pull them out the runners at the top. So just be gentle with it. And then, obviously, when you're travelling, make sure you pushed it all the way back and then lock it in place here. If you leave it off when you're going down the road and it's bouncing away, you'll probably find when you come in here it'll be lying across the floor there.
Comes off the runners.
Yeah, so just keep it locked in. Okay?
Yeah.
So, toilet behind you. Very nice and simple. The blue button on the top is your flusher. So, that's what's flushing the toilet. This little symbol here, just below there, a little light will light up to let you know when the cassette's getting full. Now, what it is, when that lights up, I would think about going to change it, then I wouldn't carry on using it, because if you flood it, you've got to clean it up. So, I would, when that lights up, I'd obviously go and change your cassette. So, for your toilet, it does pivot as well, so if you really want to talk to the missus when she's in bed and you're on the loo, I don't know why you'd want to, but you could. And then the gate to operate the toilet is just the lever at the front here. So if you imagine, you know, when that cassette went in, all I've done is slide it in, and that's what it does, and then you operate it from inside to open and close to use the cassette. So obviously open it, do what you got to do, flush it, and then close it back up. But always open and close it with the lid down, because you don't want to be greeted by what you just got rid of. If that makes any sense. I don't want to go into any more detail, it's not a nice subject, is it? Okay. Lovely. So we'll mosey on back into the
There's a bit of a
bedroom.
gap in between there, isn't there?
Again, this is the sort of thing we can pull up on the snagging and adjust them. They are all
They're
adjustable.
adjustable, yeah.
The other thing I will
They're
say,
not level either.
inside my bay, we're not level in here. This bay's on an angle because it's got drainage on that side. It is not slightly
Yeah.
level. So have a look at it. Obviously, if I'll get the guys to look at it just to double check it. But what you can find sometimes, if the caravan's not quite level, it will twist slightly, which can put the cupboard doors and things off.
Right, okay, yeah.
So, in the back one here, your wardrobe's obviously just open off the little buttons. And inside the back of there, if I sit on the bed, you can see it. That's your tank for your central heating system.
Right.
So it runs on an antifreeze mix in here, so you don't need to worry about draining that or anything.
Just
All you
leave
need to
that
do is
be.
just keep an eye on the levels.
So if it
Yeah.
starts getting a bit low,
You can, if you're
Let
in the
you
middle of
guys know.
nowhere, you can top it up with a spot of water. Obviously, if you're on site here, all you need to do is come down and see us in the shop, and we've got the solution in there.
if I have to top
back
it up, then where would
all
I
it
do
is the rib bit on the top lifts off. There's a little screw bit underneath there. You just unscrew it and take the cap off.
that? Got you.
But it's like a header tank there, so only ever open that tank when it's stone cold,
yeah.
because it's hot and it's pressurised in
yeah.
there. Yeah, like a radiator.
You'd put just normal plain tap water in.
If you need to,
Yeah.
but you're better off putting the antifreeze solution in it, which we do
Which would
here
be
for the other
deionised.
things.
I'm
Yes,
guessing,
yeah, that's it, perfect. But I mean, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you can just top it up so it just goes above the minimum line down the bottom there.
Yeah.
As long as it's above that, you're perfectly fine to operate it.
Well, I'm guessing when it's serviced, they check things like that.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they?
and they'll top it up and
So-
everything. It's not really, it's more in the older vans, but in yours, you can see how full it is. It won't be a problem. It's
Yeah.
just something just to keep your eye on every now and then and just double check it.
Got you, yeah.
Okay. And then obviously your wardrobe light switches off when you close the door. They come on and off. Well, they're a bit like the light in your fridge. Does it go off when you close the door?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know, do we?
No.
I'm sure it
Chop your
does.
legs off and put it in the fridge.
It does actually, because there's a button and I always press it.
So, your bed obviously lifts up. Spare wheel underneath here.
Yeah.
We've then got your step.
We're supposed to have a different step, one with a handle on, because
Yeah, we thought of one.
Yeah, that's the one that just comes with the van.
Yeah.
So anything like that, we'll go back in and we'll ask Jack, because
Yeah.
that'll all come from the shop.
That's the
nothing to
power
do with me.
cable.
Yeah, that's the power cable, your leg winder and your wheel brace in there. And when I come to think of it, this is a Conqueror, so no, it doesn't come with a jack. It's only the Elegances and the Continentals which come with the jacks.
so we'd have to get a jack,
Yeah,
won't we?
yeah.
Because I'm going to need it to put the alcohol lock on.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then obviously your
Yeah.
bed, just nicely, just...
The insurance
Oh.
have stipulated, because insurance starts today,
Yeah,
and they've stipulated it must have both alcohol locks on.
yeah,
So, but while you're storing it here for me,
yeah.
I haven't got to worry about it.
And then again, light switches in here. That one you're thinking, what's that doing? It's another one of these little ones down by our feet. Find out where it is. It's on one of them. Is it on your side?
What's that?
oh, it's there.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
On the sides of the cupboard.
That
And you
would
have
be better
also
up
got,
by the
yeah,
headroom.
you have also got a plug socket down there as well, so you can charge your phone when you're in bed as well.
Happy
And then your
days.
secondary TV point is here. The only difference with this one, you've only got the onboard aerial. So the front one's got the satellite for the external, where
Yeah.
the bedroom one is only just off the internal area.
Yeah.
Aerial.
I spoke to the guy from Swift at
Yeah.
the caravan show last year
Yeah.
about running an HDMI cable from here, so I
Yeah.
can plug it in the back of the TV, down the wall, under the bed, and into the wardrobe, so I can put a PlayStation there,
Yeah.
so we can watch Blu-rays.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And when my son's here, he can play a game, sit on the
Yeah,
bed
yeah,
and
yeah.
play a game if he
Yeah.
wants. He's told me how to run the cable and everything, but is that something you could just do for me?
If you speak to our service department, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
And would they fit the TVs for me? Possibly. I'd have to speak to
yeah,
them.
yeah, ask the question. I wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, but obviously we'll have to speak to the
Speak to the
service.
job.
Now, I know definitely
I might
they
do
finish at 4 o'clock on a Saturday, so they won't
I don't
be
mean
here
now.
today.
I don't mean
yeah,
now.
Yeah, but in the future, yeah. With
Yeah.
us, you'll find with all of us sort of Salop Leisure, we will all bend over backwards to make sure everyone's happy, so
Yeah.
I'm sure that won't be
So I was
won't be a
planning on
problem
doing it
for you.
myself, but
You want to be careful, because if you start especially if you have to start chopping things or doing anything like
Well,
that.
what he's told me to do from Swift.
All it is you can invalidate your warranty if you do anything in here.
Yeah.
And say you get water aggression in this area and you fiddle with it.
Yeah.
You can invalidate your warranty. Where obviously if approved dealership like us here
Yeah.
have done something, all the work that we do is approved by Swift, so it won't affect your
Well, the
warranty.
guy from Swift told me to remove this piece of wood up here,
Yeah.
remove the mirror,
Yeah.
and he says, and you can get to all your TV bits there. And he says, use a cheese wire on the back of the mirror to cut the sticky pads, and he sent me through the post some new sticky pads. That's what he's told
If
me.
you want to spend all this money on a van and you want to
Let's
attack it
bear it.
with
Oh, no,
cheese
thank
wire,
you.
you can help yourself, I'd lad, but I would not recommend it.
This is why
in the slightest.
I'm thinking, just pay you to fit the tellies for me.
Yeah, yeah. You, by all means, we can talk to the service department,
Yeah.
or Jack can speak to them in the week when they're in here.
So we need to get a jack.
Can't fit two in here.
Oh, do you want two
No.
in the sofa?
What was that?
Yeah. No, remember we're on camera. So, roof hatches, all the other ones are all exactly the same as that one I've already shown you.
Yeah.
So they're all push button down with the lever. Again, fly screen and blackout blinds. Last one that's slightly different is your extractor fan. So I'll show you that one now.
The light at the top, is that a dimmable one as well, like at the front?
No, it's just them front
It's
ones
just
that
the
are
front
dimmable
ones
in
that's
there.
dimmable.
Yeah, yeah. They're just on the light switch there. So that's your other light switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happy days.
Right, last but not least, I'll just show you your extractor fan, and then I'm not far off,
Happy days.
I think. The van's that long, I'm even getting baffled myself. So, for your extractor fan, really easy. All you do is turn it, and you see the lid lifting through it? So if you got to the lids all the way, you don't have to have it all the way open. Then it's just as simple as on in the middle, and then at the minute it's on extract, obviously the arrow is going out. If you press that side, it'll turn it up for you. To turn it down is the other side, and then obviously if we keep going on that side, it'll change the direction. So it does give you a bit of a fan to blow in as well.
So when you're cooking, Bab, make sure the extractor fan's on. I don't want any smells in here. That's my job.
And then obviously it's just off in the middle, and then just do make sure, because I see hundreds of people driving down the road with them up in the air, just make sure when you're finished that you lower it all the way back down so it's flat on the roof.
Got you, yeah.
Okay.
And that's got a fly screen as well.
All it is you've just got in the rails there. So if you go back, you down,
Well, what have I done? Oh, there we go.
that's it.
So that's it.
Be careful with them ones, hold on to it, because if you just let it go, it'll go, and they normally end up
smashes the
kinking
clips.
back in that. Yeah, yeah. You do have to be quite gentle, same as your window blinds and that. I have already seen you using one hand. I would try and use the two hands on them. They are quite delicate, same as blinds in your house and that. If you abuse them, you will break them, so you do have to be quite gentle with them. And that's about it, really. Unless you've got any other questions.
I don't think so. What's the lottery numbers for tonight?
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I wouldn't be stood here if I knew what they were, eh, lad? I'll be off
That's the only question I've got at the
See you
minute.
later. Yeah, Merry Christmas, bye.
No, I think that's it, isn't it,
Yeah.
Bab? Should we start filming now?
5 minutes.